You might be wondering, what do you do with your hunting dog after hunting season? I say, why not hunt for sheds? The shed hunting season has been delayed here in Utah due to the long winter. But that doesn't mean we can't train our dog how to hunt for sheds, which is what we're going to do today. The idea here is to train the dog what to look for and return him like you would any other ordinary bumper. So let's get started.
This won't be the first time I've worked with Remy finding antlers. The first couple times were just in the backyard where I'd introduce him to the antlers, play fetch with him, let him return them, get him used to having them in his mouth. Now I'm expanding the search a little bit in a more open field, throwing a little farther away, but not too far. I still want to make sure he finds them and has some success in returning them.
All right, let's go get the dog.
One piece of advice is use a special command. I use find the antler versus hunt them up or find the bird like I would typically use in another hunting scenario, as I don't want to send a mixed signal to the dog of what he's supposed to do.
Oh, that's a good dog. Oh.
Initially, you might find that your dog wants to use the antler as a chew toy or something to play with, so you've got to be ready to set a little correction and let them know that that is not what we're trying to do here.
Yep.
As in any training scenario, I want to make sure the dog's under control. I want to make sure that he listens and obeys.
I have to admit, he's finding these a lot quicker than I expected him to.
Oh, that's a good dog. Come. Oh, good boy. That's a good dog. Find the antler. Find that one.
So one of the things I've been focusing on here too is making sure he delivers these things to my hand. I don't want him running off and chewing them and destroying them.
Good boy. That's a good dog. Hold. Good boy. That's a good dog. Out. Good boy. Heel. Heel. Find that one.
Something I think helps him want to deliver to hand is if I have multiple sheds out there for him to find and bring back. If he knows the game's not over with, then he's less likely to run off and keep it for himself.
Come. Good boy. That's a good dog. Out. Good boy. Heel. Find that one.
All right, there we go. 4 down, 2 more to go. Let's see how long it takes him to find the last 2.
Oh, good boy. Come. Oh, good boy. Good boy. You stay. Find that one.
So Remy's got one last antler to find here. He starts venturing out a little farther, expanding his search, which is a great thing. But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to give him a little whistle and kind of direct him back into the focus here and give him a little direction to find the last antler. You might have noticed when I planted these antlers that I didn't just drop them at my feet when I was walking out there. I threw them far enough away that he would have to do a search and find exercise rather than just doing a track and following my scent.
Hey, good boy. Good boy, hold. Stay. Oh, good boy. That's a good dog. All right. Well done.
So that last round seemed a little too easy for him. He found him pretty quickly. So this time I'm going to try and throw him a little farther away, make him cover more ground to find him, but he still finds him pretty quickly.
Good boy, hold. Oh, good boy.
You can see in these video clips that Remy's really got his nose to the ground using his sense of smell. Surprisingly, these antlers really do have a unique scent to them. Given that a dog's nose is thousands of times better than humans, it's no wonder they use their nose so well to find stuff, including antlers. If you're wondering the best time of year to hunt for sheds, definitely in the springtime. I'd say typically mid-February to mid-March, after the deer and elk have had a chance to shed their antlers and before the vegetation really starts growing. It's always a good idea to check with your local regulations though. Here in Utah, for example, we've had such a harsh winter that they've extended the opening of the season until the 1st of May. So I've been working and training Remy to find antlers just as something fun to do in the off season. I'm not looking to profit from it or anything. Some people, however, can find it to be very lucrative. I've talked to people that have made thousands of dollars in a single year by selling the antlers that they find. In fact, one of the people that bought Remy's littermate got it for the sole purpose of finding antlers to sell. So I'm actually looking forward to see how well this training actually pays off when it comes time to search for antlers in the hills when the season finally does open. But hopefully through the course of this video you've seen without too much effort you can train your dog how to search for, find, and retrieve antlers.
Good boy.
Well, that's it for this video. I'll try to do a part 2 when I actually take them up in the hills looking for actual sheds. In case you're wondering, Remy is a Pudelpointer. A lot of people mistake him for a chocolate lab or a German short hair.